Good day each and everyone. For today's video, we are going to show how elliptic curve online calculator works. Elliptic curve has two scales, red and blue, running in the opposite direction on the elliptic curve. These scales are reciprocal of each other for any points labeled x in red and y in blue. To multiply two numbers together, find them ignoring decimal places. 10 times and x are represented by the same point and the same color, and draw a straight line through them. This will intersect elliptic curve in the third point. Rate the result of intersect on the opposite colored scales. This is the product of the two numbers. This has a similar structure to the real numbers, which means that we can interchange the two. This is not so straightforward, requiring a transcendental function related to p function, use repeated interval, bisection, and polynomials interpolation to obtain a good approximation instead. And next, an elliptical curve can simply illustrated as a set of points defined by the following equation: y to the second power and x to the third power at a to the x power plus b. Based on the values given to the a and b, this will determine the shape of the curve. Elliptical cryptography uses this curve over finite fields to create a secret that only a private key holder is able to unlock. The larger the key size, the larger the curve. And the harder problem is to solve. Based on the value given to a point A and B, an elliptic curve is down. A line can be drawn through these points until it reaches a third intersection point on the curve, which we can call point C. At this stage, when the line reaches its third intersection point, we can reflect that point on the other side of the x-axis. Continuing from point C, we can draw a line from the point A to point C, which intersect with another part of the curve, point B. This point is also reflect to the other side of the x-axis, and this process continues until an end point is defined. Each intersection point is defined in terms of a dot. The intersection point would be described as a point A equals B, a point B equals C, and a point C equals D, and the last, a point D equals E. The number of intersection points isn't unknown to those without the private key, thus making it very difficult to recreate the number of times the equation was dotted.